Hola chicos, hoy vamos a hablar de el futuro simple. Okay, so today our topic is going to be how to form the simple tense, the simple future tense. So how do we say I will do something? Okay, is the I will in English. Okay, so our learning objective is going to be, can I talk about what will I do in the future? And our challenge objective will be, can I conjugate the simple future for both regular and irregular verbs? Okay. As keywords, I've given you the first time phrase that we use loads and loads of times, so I think it's worthwhile to learn that one, is cuando sea mayor, which means when I am older. And then I've given you 4 verbs there in the future tense, okay, and they're all in the I form of the future tense. So tendré, I will have; haré, I will do; seré, I will be; ganaré, I will earn. Okay, so without any more delays, we're going to start talking about the future, the simple future. Okay. We have all learned how to use the near future previously, okay? So you've all used the future tense before in the form of voy a plus infinitive, which means I am going to plus the action, okay? You will be more likely to use this if you're talking about things which will happen in the near future, yeah? However, if you want to talk about things in the distant future, your plans for the future, you can use a different future tense, which is the simple future, okay? So, first of all, I want you to look at those 6 words and tell me what type of words are these, okay? You have estudiar, trabajar, ser, ir, vivir, y hacer. Okay, I'm pretty sure that nearly everybody's guessed, but we are going to put the translations now, okay? That will clarify those of you that probably haven't got it very, very clear, okay? So, these are what these words mean, okay? So estudiar is to study, trabajar is to work, ser to be, ir to go, vivir to live, and hacer, with a little asterisk in there, to do. I've put an asterisk in there because that verb is irregular, okay? Now, as you probably all have guessed by now, those words are verbs, they're action words, okay? And we're going to need those to form the future tense. So the first thing and the major difference forming the future tense with any of the other tenses we've learned previously is that in this case we use the whole infinitive. We do not take anything off. Okay, so you use the whole infinitive as it is. In this case, we're going to use the verb hablar, to speak. Okay, and then we have to add a range of endings depending on who is doing the action. Okay, so here you have the different paradigms. Okay, the I, you, he or she, we, you plural, and you. And they. Okay, and then we will have endings depending on who is doing the action. So if I want to say I will speak, it's hablaré. You will speak, hablarás. He or she will speak, hablará. We speak, hablaremos. Vosotros, which means you in plural, okay? Hablaréis, you will speak. And then they, ellos o ellas, hablarán. They will speak, okay? So, if I want to say I will study art, can you quickly grab a pen and a piece of paper, and see how you say I will study art? Remember, the verb is estudiar. Okay, you're quite right. Is yo estudiaré arte. Okay, I'm adding the e to the whole verb. Okay, another example. He will go to uni, and the verb to go is ir. So how do you say he will go? Él irá a la uni. Okay, Fantástico, muy bien. And then one last example, we will work. To work is trabajar. So if I want to say we will work, trabajaremos. Okay? Now the beauty of this tense is that we do not have different endings depending on the verb is in, if the verb is an AR, ER or IR verb. We only have one set of endings for all verbs. Okay? As a, hemos, es, an. And I would encourage you to repeat these and try to sing it to yourself so you can learn them by heart. Okay? Good. So, as always, these are just the nice, easy, regular verbs. We have a few irregular verbs, verbs that don't follow the same pattern, but actually they're not that dissimilar. So I'm going to give you here in this white box the verbs that they are most likely to see. Okay, so these are the verbs. Okay, the irregularity in these verbs is not the verb endings, so the verb endings will remain the same, but the main verb, the infinitive, will change slightly. So the stem of the verb will change slightly. Okay, so here we have, so for the verb hacer, which is to do, we will use a stem ar. So if I want to say I will do, I'll say haré. Okay, the verb tener, to have, the irregular stem is tendre. If I want to say I will have, I will say tendré with an e at the end. Okay, haber is the verb that we use to there is or there are. So this verb is quite particular because we probably will use the there will be, and then we will use a, this a, for the he or she or it. Okay, habrá. Poder is to be able to. So if I want to say I will be able to, I will use podr and then a e at the end. Okay, and the verb decir is to say. If I want to say I will say, I'll say diré. Okay, we're going to do lots of practice now, so don't worry if you feel a bit confused about it, but I will make a note of those irregular verb stems because you will need them. Okay, right, so let's get on with the practice. Oh, actually, I actually put these ones in here. Sorry, and I forgot to show you. Okay, so poder is to be able to. Podr. So podré is I will be able to. Tendré is I will have. Haré is I will do. And habrá is there will be. Okay? We've just gone over those, so we're going to move on. Okay, so how would you say I will work? I want you to stop the video and try to write it down. How do you think you will say I will work? Okay, I'm going to give you the answer now. Trabajaré. Well done to those that got it right. Okay, I will live, and you have in brackets the infinitive. Okay, so how do I say I will live? Viviré. I will earn. So that's the verb ganar. Ganaré. Fantastic. Very, very good. I will be able to. So this is our first irregular. We're going to practice again. So poder is the infinitive. Podr will be the irregular stem. So I would say I will be able to. Remember, we're always using the same verb ending. Podré. Muy bien. Okay. You will be. So you now have to look at the you ending, okay? Serás. Actually, that is incorrect. It will be serás. Okay? He will study. Estudiará. Okay? And you will go. Remember, the verb to go is it's irregular for other verb tenses, but not for this one, not for the future tense. Okay? So you in plural. Iréis. There you are. Okay. Another irregular one. We will have. Tendremos. They will study. Estudiarán. We will do. Remember, it's another irregular verb, so the verb hacer becomes are. Okay? Haremos. Fantastic. I think most of you are getting the gist of it. Okay? If you want to do a bit more practice, by all means, go over the video again and try to practice those verbs again. Okay? There's just one last one. There will be. So the will be is going to be the it form of the verb, yeah? He or she or it. Habrá. There you are. Okay, excellent. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to put this sentence in here. I want you to stop the video and I would like you to try to translate them. Okay, so you have it in Spanish and all you need to do is translate them into English. I would ask you to maybe identify the verb first, yeah, and then try to translate them into English in your own pen and paper, okay, in your own paper. Okay, so you can stop the video now. Okay, guys? Right, so what I want you to do now is I want you to write a sentence about what you would like to do in the future, and as an extension, you could explain why. So I'm going to give you an example now, okay? So, en el futuro, seré muy rico porque ganaré mucho dinero. The bit in blue is the extension, okay? So, in the future, I will be very rich because I will earn a lot of money. That is the meaning, okay? So the challenge for you now is to add something else. So can you add what would you not be doing? For example, in my case, I'm saying, pero no compraré una moto, but I will not buy a motorbike, okay? So try to write your own sentence in your own time. Stop the video if you like, okay? Because there's one last activity I would like you to complete. Okay. So my last activity, and again, you have to stop the video and see how you get on. You've got 4 people here. You've got Miguel is number 1. Okay. Sofia, number 2. Pepe, number 3. And Alicia, number 4. Okay. So these 4 people are talking about the future plans. I want you to read the texts and I want you to tell me who is wanting to do the following actions, okay? So for example, who wants a stimulating job? So you need to look at it, find the key words in here and try to do it in your own time, okay? I'll allow you to stop the PowerPoint now, the video, and try to do it. And very shortly, I'm going to give you the answers. Okay, guys, I'm going to give you the answers now. These are the answers. Okay. And then one final thing, and this is up to you if you like to do it, but it will be a really good exercise to practice what you've learned now about the future tense and also about other ways to express the future tense. I would like you to write a short paragraph about your future job and hopes. Okay, so you will, if you haven't got the vocab for the jobs, maybe you can look it up in a dictionary. This is to do in your own time. What I'm giving you here that I think is very useful is a little grid in here where it will help you to build up everything. Okay, so for example, en el futuro trabajaré como piloto. Different way of saying. En el futuro espero trabajar como piloto. a different way of saying the same thing. En el futuro me gustaría trabajar como piloto. And then last way of saying it, en el futuro espero ser piloto. In the future, I hope to be a pilot. Okay? Or, en el futuro quiero ser piloto. So I would like you to practice first simple future, which is the one we've learned today, but I want you to be aware of these other ways, which is two verbs together. Okay, they are also expressing future intention, so therefore they are also tenses in the sentences in the future tense. Okay, so success criteria. I would like you to obviously use the writing frame to express it. I would like you to try to use both the future and the near future tenses. So the I am going to, the boy are, because that will show that you are able to use complex structures in your writing. Okay. Obviously, as always, I would like you to give some opinions and some reasons why, okay? Connect all the sentences nicely using some connectives, pero, sin embargo, porque, ya que, and use at least one negative structure, okay? Thank you very much. Muchas gracias, chicos, por escucharme. Espero que entendáis cómo formar el futuro simple. Nos vemos muy pronto. Adiós.